It's my favorite show. My favorite show about my new father. It's the new Sanford and Son, actually. Mandy and the Kid. It's what we've lovingly named this show. It's my new Sanford and Son in space. You know it as The Mandalorian. Well,
this is the way.
You know this is no place for a child.
Y'all yeah. Shit, when Baby Yoda covers up, you're like, shit, he might hit me.
I love that. He's like, I don't even want to watch this.
Yeah, the main thing that I want to talk about with this is whether I like this or not. I'm not revealing yet how I feel about this because, you know, I'm very, very, very hard on Star Wars.
You're very sensitive when it comes to Star Wars.
I'm not sensitive. I make sense. If by sensitive you mean I make sense, yes.
Wait, calm down now.
Hey, dude, no, I will not calm down. Look at it. No, we're talking about Star Wars. I'm never calm when it comes to Star Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case.
This table will not exist. I'm pounding on it so much.
Exhibit A.
It's going to be broken by the time I'm done.
You're out of order. You're out of order. This whole court is out of order. Attica.
Meanwhile, Chris is up there, order! No, you don't understand. No, I am very, very hard on Star Wars. And it's not just because it's Star Wars, but I think Star Wars truly does get a pass on being Star Wars. But with this right here, we'll find out how I feel about it later. But I will say this, whether I like this or not, I think that season 2 of The Mandalorian is something that the rest of the Star Wars franchise, whether they be future shows or movies, spin-offs, comics, I don't care what games, I don't care what you got. They need to pay attention to what they do in this one episode right here and use that as a foundation, a blueprint, and something to move forward with storytelling. Now, looking at this from the very start, though, at the very start, I was already frustrated with this because they back on Tatooine, man.
Yeah, I know.
Goddamn.
It's like, well, where you need to go is Tatooine. I was like, oh my God.
Jesus. Man, but it's for a good reason narratively. And it makes sense for one particular character.
I know.
The thing is, it's like, if it makes sense for the plot itself to go back to these locations, then I'm fine with it. They're just going there for the sake of going, then just because, see, look at this we have in the background, see what we have. Then I'm on your guys' side. This makes narrative sense for what they set up. Not only in this episode itself, but also the way back Return of the Jedi. It's a really inspired connection, and I did not consider. I thought that was great.
There's so many. I'm just saying, man. It's so, you know what I'm gonna say.
Galaxy.
It's a galaxy. I mean, I gotta say
just on
this.
the planet Earth, there's so many different places you can go, and we're one planet.
We've gone more places on Earth than they've gone in this galaxy, right here. You know, why does everything come back to this dirty ass planet? The ghetto of the galaxy. And you know, it's just I'm just asking for. I don't think I'm asking for too much. To like, can we find some other hood ass planet to go to?
And I know you got the sets already built and everything. Just say it's a different planet.
Yeah, I'm sure the galaxy. There's other planets made out of dirt and sand. I don't even mind. You can do the exact same thing. You can show me the same buildings.
Right.
I'll be like, fine, as long as you just name this shit differently. I don't mind, man. As long as can we do something else? I mean, I know that we went to a different city, and they're like, oh, well, it's because where we go, Mos Pelgos.
Mos Pelgos.
Mos Pelgos. And they're like,
it's a new location.
Well, it is different. See, they got graffiti. Apparently, there's a hardware store on Tatooine that sells spray paint.
Well, he's not on Tatooine. That in the beginning of the episode, it's not Tatooine.
But you know what? I'll tell you, I did like that though. I did like the graffiti touch right there, even though it's like it's still kind of crazy to think that there's like aliens with spray paint cans and shit. There's the fucking
tagging's universal.
Tagging is universal, and I got to tell you what I love about this is that I love that C-3PO is known all over the galaxy as being a bitch. Look at just being stupid. Like that's not even Tatooine, as you say. They spray paint him and just making him look stupid on different planets.
They also got a mocking of Vader right next to him.
It's a Cyclops Vader.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. Like, you know, there's people who have reputations all through the galaxy, and C-3PO has got one for just being stupid.
Yeah,
Nobody loves him.
He's like the crying Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So the old memes in the galaxy.
Got the old memes out there.
Yeah.
Those were Easter eggs that they did right there that I didn't mind. Easter eggs are something that I'm against with Star Wars too. That's one of the things that really has brought Star Wars down for me. Fan service and Easter eggs. I can't stand it, man. And again, going to, it's always going to Mos Eisley, man. It's like, now the shit is like a tourist trap. Oh, we got to go there. See the birthplace of Luke Skywalker. Right here. Get your fake lightsabers over here. Come on.
You're right.
I want to correct you, but I'm not going to do it.
I know it's not the birthplace of Luke Skywalker. I know it's not. But it's where he was raised. Don't you pull that shit. Don't you pull that nerd shit.
I know they're going to say in the comments. I'm just like, all right, I'll let him go.
I know it's not the birthplace. But it's where he was raised. He might as well be born there.
We're never going to get through this.
You keep bringing up this stuff. You go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
Hey man, if you're just accurate, I won't say a word. just know what you're talking about.
That's all. That's all. I was like, let me catch myself. Because the shit is just a joke. This motherfucker. Yeah, I'm just joking. He's over there hot. Boiling. That's not it.
Actually.
Incorrect. But go ahead.
Keep going.
Man, I heard that silence over there. Martin, I was looking at you like, man, he looking at me. But I will say this before you start getting crazy over here. I will say, going back to Mos Eisley, or not Mos Eisley, we went to Tatooine. If we're going back to Tatooine, I will say that going back to Tatooine, they allowed the Mandalorian, because this is a good atmosphere here. Like, I don't like the same name. I don't like going to the same place. But if you drop this character in an environment that will allow them to live up to something that I've been expecting with a property like this, specifically The Mandalorian, which has been kind of sold as a Western in space more than any of these. And then especially
it's more Western than it is Star Wars.
It sure is.
Hitting all the tropes and everything.
Yeah.
Yep. It allowed them to do something that they actually delivered more than what they did last season, which is allow the Mandalorian, whose his real name was Devin the Dude or something. What's his name?
I forget. It's
nerd.
something.
Yeah, yeah. What about that shit?
He's
right?
Mando.
Mando. It allowed the Mandalorian character to go and work in this environment, which allowed him to be a cold-blooded killer, man.
Yeah.
I love this. Season opens up with him committing mass murder.